Stand back for your own safety.
Voices in my head are screaming, metaphorically at me. I'm certainly not crazy, I don't think I'm all that crazy, but you see this question's getting to me just a bit too much for me. I'm feeling it all over, and I wish it would be over if I turned into a grinning idiot who's with a quarter in my cop.
Hey guys, this is Fizz, and I've got a battle with Alex, aka LatinoPandaExpress, and it's a long one, so I did have to speed it up quite a bit, almost 3 times speed. So I lead off with a mill tank, and this is like my power lead mill tank. So I have Life Orb on it, and he's leading off with Cranidos, which is awesome. By the way, this is a UU match. He goes for the Rock Polish. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then he has the Endeavor, and that makes me so sad. Because I Earthquake, and my own Life Orb is going to be the death of me. So there goes Cranidos, and there goes Miltank. So the score is 5-5. And so I bring in Wormadam, that is the Steel Bug, hence the name Little Sizer, and he brings in Kangaskhan and subs, as I suspected he would, and I Gyro Ball, and it doesn't quite break the sub, and I'm just a little sad. So I Protect, just to make him mad, and block the Focus Punch. So I Gyro Ball again, and excuse me, that's going to break the sub. He's going to get the Focus Punch off, and it's going to do about half. Actually, that's exactly half. Neat. So I bring in Altaria because I'm pretty sure I can take anything that you can throw at me, and this one is nicknamed after an old mod on Pojo, Shiny Altaria. So awesome. He sets up a sub, and I go for the pulse thing, and I think I missed a frustration in there, so I got damaged somehow. That's probably how. So he's going to do it again, and this time I'm going to Toxic him, and that is pretty sweet, because anytime you can get Toxic on a sweeper, you're sitting pretty, especially a subbing one. So I go back into Little Sizer, who's going to take a frustration so well it's not even funny. So after that, let's see what happens. I think I predict a switch and go for Toxic, which does happen, but he has Venusaur, so, you know, can't Toxic that. So I Protect to look what he's going to do, and it's the Cursing Venusaur. That's my set. It makes me sad. I hate when people use my stuff against me. It's a pain. So I switch in Shiny Altaria, and he Earthquakes, and I'm just like, winner, 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 chicken dinner. So he's going to switch out now, as I probably Flamethrower. Yep. And I hit the incoming Kangaskhan for okay damage. So now it's me and him in there, and he's going to Frustration, and this is where I roost off all that damage. Look at that, folks. That's why I'm awesome. So he's Toxic, and I think right here he's going to withdraw, and I roosted again just to go back to full. So that's looking pretty good. He has Xatu in now, who's going to trick me a Choice Specs, which actually I don't mind all that much. I didn't know what to expect from this Xatu, but I don't mind the specs. So I hit the Xatu, he goes out, it takes about half, and then I hit the incoming Kangaskhan, and it almost takes it out. And so that's just going to be a 2-hit KO on, well, 2-hit KO, whatever. I'm going to take out the Kangaskhan with the second Dragon Pulse, and that's pretty cool. He sends in P2, and I'm just going to do some damage and fodder the Altaria. So I do about a third damage with this Dragon Pulse and take an Ice Beam, and that's goodbye Altaria. So now I bring in Camerupt, who I'm pretty sure can take an Ice Beam, and I'm just going to set up a sub. So he brings in Ridley on the switch, and he's going to go ahead and Psychic, which is going to break my sub. Makes me sad. So I'm just going to Lava Plume, and that's going to take out the Xatu. So that's pretty sweet. Now we've got his Wish Cache in there, and I'm just like, check this shit out. Yawn, sucker. So I force his wish cast out, that stupid dragon dancing thing, and he brings in Porygon again as I set up the sub on a switch. So I'm really hoping I can take that Ice Beam and live with the sub up, but I can't. So I just go ahead and Earth Power here, and that's going to do some pretty good damage on the P2. And I know I could take it out with the second one, but just in case he switches into something else, like his Venusaur or his Whiscash, I want to go for the Lava Plume and hit it and maybe get a burn, but he doesn't switch, and I don't KO the duck. So now I'm going to try and be a trickster and yawn. He gets the freeze, but I thaw out immediately. So I get the yawn off, and I'm thinking, yeah, he's probably going to switch, so I'm just going to go for the sub. But it turns out he doesn't switch, and he just goes for the Ice Beam. Now, he makes pretty good play here, and I thought that he would just try to stall out some sleep maybe, so I go for the sub again, even though I know I can't build another. And he brings in Wish Cash, and I'm just like, okay, Camerupt, it's time for you to exit the building. And he does. So now I bring in Poliwrath, who I'm pretty sure can wall this guy. And I go for the bulk up, but he has bounce, so I set up a sub. So that's pretty sweet, and bounce is obviously going to break my sub. I'm not feeling too good about this matchup, but it's the only thing I want to have in against it. So I set up the second bulk up, and he EQs, and it just does like nothing. I'm just like, sweet. So set up another sub. And now he's going to Dragon Dance, which makes me really sad. So now he EQs, and that's definitely going to break my sub. But I think, nope, I attack here. So I go for the Waterfall, and the Waterfall does really a lot of damage. So now he's going to bounce up, and I'm going to Waterfall, and I'm just like, suck. So he bounces on me, and he doesn't get the Parallax, but he does a pretty decent amount of damage as I Waterfall once again to take him out. So Poliwrath is a stud, and in comes Venusaur, who I know walls me, but I don't want to switch out because I'm +2, maybe hoping I can live a Power Whip. But he misses, and I do like a force damage, and I totally spaced out on his other guy, which was Porygon 2. So I gave him Water Absorb, and I'm just like, rah. So now I set up a sub, thinking he'll probably switch. He's still asleep, and that feels pretty good. So now I'm thinking, well, while I do this, I might as well do a Brick Break now, switch up my moves, and go for, the other resisted move on Venusaur, but at least he can't switch back in and get some HP. Power Whip breaks my sub, and that makes me so sad. And I just Brick Break again on him. It brings him to the red. It doesn't kill him, and that is suck. So he Power Whips once more, and that is going to do the job. That's going to take out Poliwrath. But I got my ace in the hole still, and I know that I got this in the bag. I bring in Pinsir, and he X-Scissors, gets a useless crit on Venusaur, and all he has left is P2. But I don't want to risk Pinsir, not KOing him with X-Scissor and then getting critted or something. So I bring in Little Sizer, my Wormadam, and I predict his Wake Up, and I Toxic him. So that is pretty much going to be the end of the game. It's just going to be these two. It's going to be me stalling his P2 out. I did it. Sorry about it, but I felt like I had to do it. I needed to protect my Pinsir in case he needed to come in close combat. But, there's Sucker Punch. That's pretty cool. Wormadam's awesome. You guys should use it. So good game, Alex. LatinoPandaExpress. You guys should all go sub him. He's really underappreciated and undersubbed, and he's really great. Just look at this battle. It was epic. It was fun. This was a lot funner. This was really fun to have, actually. But I don't know if the funness came off in this battle or not. But yeah, it was great. I had so much fun battling Alex. He's one of the best, well-versed battlers I've battled ever. So, rate, comment, sub. Go sub Alex. And go to abrasasylum.com. Come hang out in the Zat, which is back open. In case you guys didn't know. And yeah, see you guys later. Okay, really quick, you guys. I just wanted to thank Jugs for making the layout thing. It was great. Thank you. I hope everybody else likes it as well. Give me your feedback. Okay. See you guys later. Comment, sub, abrasasylum.com. Bye.